Debonair. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yes.
So what's going on? So I have Miss Angie in the building. Miss Angie, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Angie. You know, that's me. As you can see, Angie.m_XOXO is my Instagram.
Yeah. Make sure y'all follow her, man. She be hitting them weights. She be hitting them weights. I see it. I see it all the time. She be throwing the weights up.
I do a little bit. I do a little bit.
A little bit. No, you be killing it, man. I need to get back in the gym. I haven't been in the gym in so long. Man. It's been months. I feel bad now. It is what it is. But yeah, so let's get to it. So the first question. So if a guy thinks you are worth it, you don't even have to ask. So basically, a lot of people was asking me, like, how do I know if a guy's really into me? Like mainly women, the question is, how do I know if a guy's into me? And I tell them all the time, like, bro, you really don't have to ask. You really don't have to do anything or show anything. Like a guy's going to know. It's the same thing for women, vice versa. Women's always going to show you that they're interested. There's not really much you can do about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what are your thoughts on it?
Nah, I agree 100%. From like a woman's perspective, there's just certain, like, okay, say a guy's always asking you to hang out or whatever, but you always like, nah, I got this going on, I got that going on, and it's been weeks and you've never actually met up with the guy, she's probably not interested.
It's fact.
Because she would have made time, she would have been like, oh, she would have canceled on her girlfriend to make time for him.
Yeah.
And same thing with the dude. Honestly, my perspective, I feel like a dude will show you if he's interested, if he's trying to like actually take you out, if he's not just inviting you over his crib.
What's wrong with me? Invite over to the crib. What's wrong with that?
Will invite people to their cribs.
What's wrong with that? I've done that before. That's a bad thing. I'm confused now.
I mean, it's just okay. So you just women, they're gonna take it as you just trying to hit. At least that's my perspective.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
If
I
your
ain't gonna
first
cap
initial interaction with me is you trying to take me out and you like, oh, I'm gonna just cook you dinner at my crib, I'm gonna be like, it's a sweet gesture, but we're not there yet.
I feel you. Like for the first couple of days, that's I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, all right, cool. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? But we on day 5, day 10, then I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
That's
day 5,
yeah,
day 10, that's valid.
yeah. And no, I feel you on that, man. I tell people all the time, and I agree with what you're saying, man. Like people always make time for the people that they care about. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And that's real. It don't get no realer than that. If they really care about you, if they really interested in you like that, they're gonna make time for you. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, for example, I went to school full time. Like even for my grad school, for undergrad, I worked full time and I was in school full time, and I still made time to go out on dates and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if I could do something like that where I work basically all day 7 to 4, and then have class from 6 to 9:30, and I still can make some type of time to come see you, then you can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
100%.
Mhm. Yeah. Also on, well, I remember you were saying you didn't know what a pick was, so you want me to explain it again or no?
Go ahead for the
Oh,
people, they might not
they better know. They watching my show. They better know.
know.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on being a pick me? So, a pick me is, in my opinion, a pick me is someone that a lot of women try to use as like a shaming tactic, or try to degrade women that wants to be in a relationship. Like for example, a perfect example of the current event with I forgot her name, Ari. I think her name Ari Lennox. What's her name? The girl that's dating Moneybag Yo. She bought him like 30 acres of land, like, literally a couple days ago. So this is perfect. So it was calling her. They were saying that she was stupid. Like, why would you do all this, that, and third for a man? So yeah, so what are your thoughts on it? Have you heard about that story or?
I have not heard of that.
Yeah. It just came out like 2 days ago. She bought him like 30 acres of land and everything. Like it was for his birthday.
That's what's up. I wish someone would get me 30 acres of land. Um, Look, I just feel like everyone feels like a woman's not supposed to do good by their man. Like, it's okay to treat your man well. It's okay to get your man's gifts and not be nervous of being able to pick me. I've never heard of a pick me before today because I was just like, what's a pick me? I don't know what that is. So
Yeah.
essentially, what I'm getting from it is basically if you're treating your man to the nice things,
Yeah.
me.
it could be your man. It could be a man that you're interested in. It could be a man that you're trying to shoot your shot with. Like it's a term again. Like it's in my opinion. This is what I'm getting from it. It's a term that women use to degrade other women that tries to treat men quote as a king or treat men with respect or try to be that woman that wants to be in a relationship. They call them.
I feel like they jealous.
That's okay.
You're jealous. If I'm treating my man right and then you label me a pick me, that's because you don't have a man. Or you don't have the funds to treat your man the way I'm treating him.
No, that's facts. That's facts. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm surprised you didn't hear about the Ari Lennox thing, man. It was pretty popular. I just found out about it like I think last night or this morning. So it was pretty crazy, man. It was pretty crazy. I honestly, again, I didn't see like that big of an issue. Like why, like I'm saying, because Moneybag Yo, he spent like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars on her gifts as far as like bags, and he bought her some type of customized like Rolls Royce or something like that. And nobody said anything. Everybody was like cheering him. And soon she came around and spent 30 acres of land. Now all of a sudden, oh, you being a pick me? Oh my God, you being so stupid. I'm like, what? But I like what you said. I think it's jealous that they can't get a man, so they have to call him pick me.
Yeah, I'm about to get a lot of hate for that.
No, trust me. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. And you know what? I personally, I tell women all the time, man, because I have like family members. I have a lot of homegirls that's pick-me's, and I tell them all the time, bro, that's fine. Let them label you a pick-me because 10, 15 years from now, when you marry with your husband and your kids, they still gonna be running around with baby daddy number 3, trying to figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And they'll
trust
still
me.
be hating.
And they still gonna be hating. Still gonna be hating. Still gonna be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You got all your kids from one man. You got kids from 3, 4 different. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, they be going in on me. Oh, you ain't got no kids yet. I'm like, bro, no. Am I married? Do you see a ring on my finger? No. Okay then. Third question. So, this is perfect. So, why so many women are so comfortable? Well, in your opinion, why do you think so many women are so comfortable with being a baby mama instead of being a wife?
Honestly, I feel like it's not necessarily like they're comfortable. They've just been forced to become comfortable. Because in my personal opinion, once you start making steps, like you move in, you still don't got a ring, you're letting it get to the point where you're getting comfortable. Why is he gonna propose to you when you're already moving together, when you're already sharing a lease? You might even have a kid. So like he's not gonna propose. You didn't put those guidelines in place before. That's just my opinion. Of course we're all adults, you do what you want. But if you had guidelines in place, like, okay, I'm not gonna move in with my man until I get married or whatever. There's some people who believe that. So there's more of a chance. I just believe highly of a chance of your man proposing. Not to trick him into proposing or anything. It's just I feel like they get comfortable. So it's like, oh, why you need to propose? It's just a paper type situation.
Yeah.
So then the woman's like, oh, you're right. No, I know he's not gonna leave me. That's mine.
You got here looking crazy as hell. Trust me. They got here looking crazy as hell.
Wife is different. Wife is a whole different title.
Exactly.
I was having this conversation with my friend the other day. Wife is a whole different title than baby mama. It's higher. You can get anybody pregnant.
Oof.
You can get anybody and everybody pregnant. But you can only have one wife. It's illegal.
Hey, there you go.
To have multiple wives in the United States.
There you go.
So it's different. Even the states see that.
Mm-hmm. No, and that's the thing. That's the thing that kills me the most, man. Like a lot of the time, and I see this over and over and over again. They're so quick to be a baby mom, like having kids with men, like they have no problem doing that. But getting married, it's like, well, no, I'm too young to get married. I'm like, okay, well, were you too young to have a damn child? Dude, like, what you talking about?
To me, because I guess I just run in a different circle. I don't know many females like that. They might not want to get married at, like, because what? I'm 23. I'm pretty young, you know? So no one's thinking about marriage right now. But I know all my girlfriends at some point want to be married.
Yeah.
No one's thinking about it right this moment. So I've never heard a female say, nah, I don't want to get married. I just want to have his kids.
Mhm.
I've never heard that before.
You know what it is. I think what it is we're from two different places because like where I'm from, man. Like I was born and raised in in Lakes, but I was raised in Lauder Hill and Shallow Side. I don't know if you know where Shallow Side at. It's like close to Lauder Hill Mall
Mm-hmm,
over on
mm-hmm.
19th and 31st.
Yeah, I've seen that area.
Yeah. So it's like right next to the graveyard, man. So it's like that's basically where I grew up at, man. And so like everybody that know that area, they know that it's called like Driftwood Apartments and stuff like that. I think now it's called Lauder Hill Apartments or something like that. I can't remember what it's called now. But that was like legit. That was legit the hood, man. Like much every girl my age by the time I hit 2022, they already had 2, 3 kids already. Like, you
Dang,
know what I'm saying?
different mentality.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's really sad. So like, trust me, and I'll tell them all the time, like, bro, you over here having all these kids with this man, living with him, doing this, that, and third. You might as well go ahead and what I'm saying, nip this in the bud, get married, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But it's an issue for a lot of them. I don't know why.
Is the guy willing to marry them?
That I don't know, but then that will make it worse. Like, why are you having kids with a man that don't want to marry you? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes it worse, man. That makes it worse. Me personally, I don't I wouldn't mind because I know you said earlier that you wouldn't move in like with a guy whatever that's not ready to propose, but
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind my girl because my ex lived with me. Me and my ex was together for about 4 years. You know what I'm saying? My ex lived with me for about I want to say I don't even know 10 months, maybe a year or something like that. But she was unemployed at the time. I was helping her get a job. Eventually, got a job at Teleperformance and blah 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 and stuff like that. So I personally, I wouldn't mind if she lived with me. Um, I still believe in marriage. I believe I'm going to get married. I know for a fact I'm going to get married. Number one, I definitely want to have kids. So I'm not having kids until I get married. I can say that right now. I'm not having kids until I get married.
You can't
That's
control that though. You
I,
can't control that. When
listen.
I start moving in, I just feel like there's more boundaries with your own place. You know what I mean? Of course, if you don't have the financial means or whatever, you don't got people to help you out. You
yeah,
gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I'm not moving in with a guy until like literally we get married and
damn.
I'm moving.
What happens if it was like a year and a half? He slid you the key. Oh, baby,
It's a year and a half and you don't know if you want to marry me yet.
maybe he proposed already. Maybe I mean I don't know.
Okay, then
I'm
we
just
could
saying.
just wait for the marriage. We could wait till the I do's. What's wrong with that?
I want to live. We would have to be together for at least maybe living together for at least 6 months or maybe a year before, man, because you never know how people really truly is until you live with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really big on that, man. I'm really big on that because you never know. You move in with each other after marriage. He want the AC off. You want the AC on. Now you got issues.
There's ways around that. No one's saying you don't have a sleepover, you don't do
Yeah,
a trip together and
yeah.
everything like that. But living together, like literally, that's where my clothes resides. That's where I put my head every single night. I just feel like someone's gonna get comfortable or we gonna slip up and someone's gonna get pregnant. And I'm not having a kid before marriage, period. So I don't know, a little different with it, I guess.
No, we need more women like you, man. Trust me, we need more women
Uh,
like you. We need more women like you because I can't even begin to say how many times I hear stories like this over and over and over again, and it'll be the same thing like you said earlier. Oh, okay, well I'm pregnant, but he said we're gonna do this. He said we're gonna no, sweetie, no, he's not. No, he's
no,
not. One of
exactly.
my
And you can't
homegirls.
even blame anyone but yourself in that situation
Exactly,
because
exactly.
there's reasons why. It's like I'm old school with it. I'm more biblical with it. So that's why
Uh-oh.
this is how I run a little bit.
Right.
I'm
I
more
feel you.
biblical.
I feel you.
So there's just certain things, yeah, I'm not gonna move like that. Nothing wrong with it. You know, some people they can't see themselves with that person until they know everything. So living
Yeah.
with them will require them to know everything. If you snore at night, if you put the toilet seat down, clean, you know. So I just think there's ways to figure that out. And if you do move in and then you find out that your man's not willing to propose or he's dragging their
Yeah.
feet, you can't blame anyone but yourself. Because I bet you your mama, your auntie, everybody told you, you gotta get a ring first, sweetie,
Mm-hmm.
in some way of shape or form. Or you knew it in the back of your head. in some way, shape, or form, unless you don't believe in monogamy and you're just like, it's chill, we're living together, like this is just us, this is how it works, then by all means, like, live your best life, boo.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, for me, I can tell you right now, man. No, I refuse. I refuse. I am not having kids until I get married. I wouldn't. I would prefer, like, again, like I said, my ex, that was like a different situation, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, like, if she hits me up on some, oh, I would like to live with you, or that and third. Like, I'm not moving in with her. She got to move with me. That's not happening.
Really?
No,
Why? Wait, let's touch up on that. Why?
no, man.
Why?
No. This is something
Is that like a manly thing, like an ego or a pride?
yes, kind of, sort of, yes, kind of, yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Why not? Yeah, I'll go with
Oh,
it.
why not?
It's different, man. It's different. Like, you never know. Like, relationships typically fail. Like, what I'm saying, with serious relationships, it typically fail within the first 3 years anyway. So, like, I just refuse to be in that situation to the point where, and you've seen these videos all the time where, man, stuff is all on the streets, all on the sidewalk, stuff like that. Like, that's not gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And me
But guys
knowing
do that
myself,
too. Guys do that too.
oh, I wouldn't. Well, me knowing me, I wouldn't do that to a woman. I'm not gonna throw stuff on the street. I'm not. It's not. No. It was the same thing with me and my ex when we were together, and then she was living with me. We broke up. I gave her time to get herself situated or to move back in with her mom or whatever. Like, no, I'm not. You're just not gonna come home and see your stuff in the middle of the street. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm real traditional, man. Like, but when I do get married, like, my wife, she doesn't have to pay bills. If she wants to work, she can. It's up to her. But I'll prefer that I pay everything. Like, everything's gonna be in my name. I pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta worry about nothing. If she wants to work, then cool. If she doesn't want to work, then, you know what I'm saying, I'm not tripping on that. But I'll
Mm.
prefer that she would stay home with the kids and stuff like that, because I don't. Nah, my kids not gonna be no damn daycare. They're not gonna be. Nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Like, I want my wife to be at home with the kids, with Emily. That's it. I don't want strangers watching my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Okay.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Like, that's most typical. Like, guys, that's how they most typically think, I think, in the sense of like they want to provide. It's in your
Yeah.
nature to provide, and it's in women's nature to be nurturing. It's just roles have changed a little bit where women want to be successful. You're not even saying that that's not something you're not against. Like, I'm sure you would want your wife to be successful in her career, find her passion in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta find a healthy balance, I guess, for
Yeah.
each other.
I wouldn't. I legit wouldn't mind, man. Like, I'm not. I'm not controlling. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm not doing none of that, man. Like, if you work full time, part time, it's up. If you want to be a stay at home mom, I prefer you to be a stay at home mom. But if that's what if you like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool, that's fine. But I don't want my kid, especially like newborns, like, they have daycares where they have like 3 month old kids in the daycare. Like, what the hell? You don't know what these people feeding your damn baby. Like, no, bro. I'm not. That's not gonna happen. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to answer your question, nah, she would have to. She would have to move with me. I'm not. That's not happening. I'm sorry.
That's
No,
crazy.
I,
But the
I
same
would not be
goes
able
for
to sleep at night.
female, because like I'm a pretty independent person. Even personally, me, like right now, I don't have my own place. I'm still living with my parents because I just graduated.
Yeah, yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations, you too.
Thank you.
But I always told myself before I move in with anybody, I would like to have my own place. Just because I've known where guys are like, oh, you just moved in from your parents' house to your man's house. You're not independent. You don't know how to take care of your own. You don't know how to do this and that and the third because they assume that, or it's just in their head that the man's taking care of everything once you move in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would not want my man to think I can't take care of myself because I then will believe that's how they slip up. That's how they slip up. They get too cocky. In my head, I'm a little.
Cocky like how? Like controlling. Like, he'll be like, okay, well, you can't be
Yeah,
better than me,
he'll
or
get cocky. You think I look? I'm a true believer. Of course, like when you truly love that person and y'all riding together, y'all riding together. But no one should believe in the relationship that that person solely depends on them, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So you as a man should not your girl should not believe, oh, he can't live without me. He can't survive without me. Vice versa. Because if they do, it's more likely, just in my opinion, that they could possibly step out, or they could make a mistake and not really care because they don't value the relationship so much because they feel like they're at higher ground, if that makes sense. I'm going everywhere with this conversation, but
oh, you good. Go ahead. You do your thing. You do your thing.
It's just, you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah. No, I hear you. I definitely hear you. And I think that comes into play with like a lot of guys that has like these type of I don't even know what to call it, man. Like some type of, I guess you can call it a controlling problem, where they'll be like, oh, okay, like kind of like the Ike Turner syndrome, where he's like, well, you need me, you need that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you know who Ike Turner is. I know you kind of young, you're a little baby out here. I don't know.
I
You know
don't.
Ike Turner and Tina Turner, the guy that was beating up
Tina Turner.
yeah, her husband, he was like extremely abusive and controlling. Like she couldn't go anywhere, she couldn't do anything. Yeah, like yeah. So okay, so something like that. So Ike Turner, so he was basically trying to control her, telling her she can't do anything, this, that, and the third. You know, she was the one making the money. He would take the money and put it in his own separate account. And so she would have to call him and ask him to use her own money. Like it was something like that. So I definitely get what you're trying to say.
Couldn't have been.
Yeah. No, there's guys out there that's like that, man. Me personally, I'm not like that. I'm like, I think my issue, because I hear this from my homegirls all the time. They're like, bro, you too laid back. I'm like, bro, I'm not like what I'm supposed to do. Like, see your whereabouts every 5 minutes. Like, no, you grown, I'm grown. You got your own stuff going on.
Yeah,
All right.
girls are crazy though. Some girls are crazy. They like that. They like a dude who's on their ass 24/7, who's like, where you at? Who you with?
I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. I'm supposed to start my doctorates in January. I don't have time to be sitting there checking your. No, that's not happening. I'm sorry. I can't take my doctorates.
Hey,
well, I ain't get that acceptance letter yet, so we gonna see. Thank you.
That's amazing.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm the first guy in my family to graduate from high school, so it was.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Tough.
That's a true accomplishment.
It was tough. I ain't had nobody to look up to, man. I'm telling you. So when I go hard, like especially on like a lot of the younger guys, when I go hard on them, I'm like, bro, listen, if you wasn't living the damn life I left, you should be doing as good as me or better than me. You should have no problem.
Yeah.
No problems, man. So, but anyway, yeah. So number 4. So what are your thoughts on hot girl summer? Like how what are your thoughts on that? Can a girl have a hot girl summer and then go back to being a wife, or go back to being a wife?
Yeah, why not?
You think so?
I mean, it depends on what your definition of a hot girl summer is.
Everything.
Has a different definition. That term or that phrase is just used so sporadically. You know what I mean? I could go around talking about hot girl summer, but I'm not about like I'm not about anything. I'm just enjoying my best life with my girlfriends. So that's my hot girl summer. But someone else's hot girl summer might be like 20 different niggas in like a month or something. Who knows? And if that's your hot girl summer, then so be it. The thing is, there will always be a guy out there that's okay with that. You see it all the damn time. That's why I talk to my girlfriends all the time. The whole woman who's like wholesome and all this, that's not really desired anymore, in my opinion.
Oh, really? Oh, it's not?
I think so. I mean, it may be desired in a sense. Like every guy wants that, but because it's not very as common as it is, as it used to be, because we were shamed and stuff for having a type of any type of sexuality, then now women are just like I'm gonna do you better than you do you to the guys, because they be out there doing what they want to do, and that's okay. It's just so now they out there really truly having their hot girl summer.
Yeah.
That's, they're still gonna get wiped up.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the guys that's gonna cuff her is like the simp guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not like the simps. Like the simps is gonna cuff women like that. Yeah, because men like me, we not stuff like that. Like it's just it's a wrap. So my opinion, what hot girl summer is basically like how Meg Thee Stallion, City Girls, all the mother artists is basically how they say it. That's what my definition of it is. Like, you know, get into the bag, picking guys, sleeping with different guys, and all this other stuff. That's my definition of what a hot girl summer is. So for them to go from that, transition from that to try to go to being a wife, I don't I don't know if it is possible, because it's kind of like saying, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? I think eventually you can turn her into a housewife eventually, but she has to get out of that whole mind state. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Same be said for men,
I think,
because they be hoeing. They be hoeing too. They be hoeing more than females.
yes,
Typically, I had such an entry. Oh gosh, I wish I can remember what it was that I said. What
yeah.
turns a girl into a thought or for the streets?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not gonna act like there ain't some savage women out there. There are savage, crazy. They could be a lot worse than guys. But how guys treat women is a creation of a savage. That's what I labeled it. The creation of a savage.
Yeah.
Because you be out there, you're not mature yet. That's fine. Like, you got things to grow up. You got your boys who's out there doing whatever. And you might actually have a good girl right then and there, right then right there. You might not, but you might. You mess up. Now she on the energy like, fuck, forget everybody. Forget everybody. I'm living my best life.
Yeah.
And then they turn into a savage. And then now, oh, she having her hot girl summer. She can't be wifed up. She gonna get wifed up. Someone will always, come on, nah. She gonna get wifed
up. I think it's Sims though. I think it's Sims, because look at girls like Amber Rose. She just broke up with whoever the guy that she was with, right? And so she made a post on Instagram a couple of days ago saying, "Oh, you know, I'm happy, I'm free, back to the whole life, all that stuff." Like yeah, she just posted on her Instagram a couple of days ago, and I'm just like, damn, lady, like I think she's 37 or 42 or something like that. I'm like, bro, you 40, a grown ass woman with kids, or I think she has one child, with a child, talking about back to the whole life. I'm like, what does that mean? So everyone in the comments was just going in like, oh yeah, this proves you can't turn a hoe to a housewife, this, that, and the third. She dated a lot of guys that wanted to take her serious. But again, like I said, I think she doesn't get out that mind state, then it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, I think it's different. I can speak from my personal experience. I can sleep with 100 damn girls, but I don't look at them like as a wife. I know for a fact I'm not going to come them. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
what?
So if I sleep with 100 girls and I look at them not as a wife, but just some random girl that I call when I get horny, then that's just it. I can look at another girl and be like, all right, cool, this is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with, or this is the person that I want to get like real serious with. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the man. It depends on the man. Some men do like real grimy, real savage stuff, man. Me personally, I've never lied to any girl that I've messed with. I never lied to any of them, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a firm believer in karma. I'm not that religious, but I'm a very, very big believer in karma. I believe in whatever I put into the universe is going to come back either to me or to my offspring. And so the last thing I will want is for me to have, for me to play or lie to a woman, and that comes back to my child or my daughter or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, what are the characteristics that would require that female, and you're like, oh, that's wifey? Is it how many men she slept with? Is that a leading?
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. A girl that I'm really seriously interested in, I wouldn't even care to ask that question. I never.
But why does it matter if she had a hot girl summer?
That's this is just a question. This is just a regular. I just want to know your opinion. Yeah, this is just a question. Me personally, I would never know, like, any girl that I'm in a serious committed relationship with. I would never know how many guys, unless she just randomly tells me. But I would never ask a girl how many guys you slept with. Number one, she's probably gonna lie anyway, so that's why I don't care to ask. She's gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in me even asking you this question.
You don't know that. She may tell the truth.
I have yet to hear a woman tell the truth about, number one, how many men they slept with, let alone when was the last time they had sex. I have yet to hear women.
How would you know it's the truth? They told you later on in life that they were lying, or someone told you, oh no, I tapped that, and then that's how you figured it out?
So I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Okay.
Right. So I was at a party a while back. My homie made a move on a girl at the party. All right, cool. Took her upstairs. They had that. All right, cool. I saw her on campus a couple weeks after. I shot my shot. Yo, what's up? What's going on? This, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. She's like, oh, I've been celibate for 4 months. I'm like, damn, I just saw you at the party. I'm like, so I hit my homie up. I'm like, hey, yo, remember, the little light-skinned chick that? I'm like, when you took her upstairs, like, what happened? Oh man, I hit that. Da-da. I'm like, all right, cool. I know my homie, man. I've known this man for a couple of years. He's not gonna lie about a girl that, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna lie about something like that. Compared to her, where I don't even know her. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna lie about that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna throw that out to her and be like, oh, well, you just hit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. I'm like, all right, cool. I just left it alone. But when stuff like that happens, a lot of women, they're gonna lie about it. So I don't care to even ask. If I'm trying to get in a serious committed relationship with you, I'm not gonna ask those questions. I'm not going, oh, how many guys you sleep with? Have you ever had a threesome? I'm not going to ask that question. Like, no, I'm good. That's going to hurt my damn ego if she's like, oh, yeah, I had a train ran on me by 5 guys. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm out. I don't want to hear that. I don't need to know any of that, man. No, I would never ask. And I don't think let me not say real man. I don't think any men would, in a serious committed relationship, I don't think they know their girl's true path. Unless he just knew her prior to them in a serious committed relationship, like maybe they was friends for a couple years and he knew her life, then okay, cool. But me personally, I wouldn't want to know anything about that. Like whatever you did before me, that stays before me. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I'm walking around dumb as hell, blind. Why are you making that face?
Nah, it's just interesting. I mean, that's the healthy way of doing it. That's
The
gonna
healthy
lead to
way?
a prosperous. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna lead to a prosperous relationship. But people nosy. I want to know.
You want to know how many girls your man slept with?
I think I care more about like how many serious relationships you've been in.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's different though. That's different. That's different. I wouldn't mind knowing how many serious committed relationships he was in. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't ask. I still wouldn't ask because I wouldn't care. But like I still wouldn't ask.
I want to
I would
know.
that wouldn't. You want to know?
Yeah, because I feel like that's a good way to know. Because okay, like for example, in my past situation, right, with my ex, um, he had a tendency. Damn, I hope he does not see
Oh God.
Ooh, Lord Jesus. He has a tendency of like talking about his exes quite often.
In
So
front of
to
you?
huh?
In front of you?
Yeah.
He would just randomly say, okay, that's weird. Okay.
Not randomly, but like in the beginning stages, maybe like the conversation would just come up and he'd vent. And look, I plan on being a psychologist, so you can
Uh-oh.
vent to me all day, you know? So I got the ears, I could listen. But of course, I'm taking notes. And to me, someone who's continuously talking negatively about their past, then
They're
I
not
know
over it.
if it ever happened that we ended, I'm gonna be on that same boat right
Yeah.
then with them.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
that was just a sign for me. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna stop you from talking. I might even ask questions. I want to see how you're gonna answer it because you're not gonna know. People could hide things about themselves for a minute until you
Yeah.
see, damn, this is who you are. I've been dating you for 6 months and
Yeah.
you've been like a whole different person. It's
Yeah.
not until shit hits the fan that you like, wow. So I'm gonna ask all those questions. I'm gonna want to know. I'm nosy.
No, I learned in I took like a million sociology classes, man. But I learned in sociology that people don't really show their true colors, or really people don't really tell you who they really are. People don't really show you who they really are until you're around them consecutively. Consecutively, I cannot speak tonight. Jesus, 3 months for three
Yeah.
months. Yes, for
Yeah.
3 months. So, and
Yeah.
that's why again that's why I was saying earlier, like before I marry you, you will have to be living with me for a while. For a while. We can be
Yeah.
engaged, you know what I'm saying? And all right, cool, then you can move in with me until marriage day or whatever. But once I propose to you, I'm looking at you like, hey, yo, so no pressure, but I would love for you to move in with me. You know what I'm saying?
What if
Like
she
what's
says
up?
no? What if you love this woman? You love her. You could see a future with her, kids, the whole 9 yard, picket fence, everything. But she says that's against like that. That's just not what I believe in. I want to wait till we get married. You gonna
No,
say I don't know if I can marry you?
no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna try to meet her halfway. I'm gonna try to meet her
What's
halfway.
halfway?
So for example, if we engage and we got our wedding day 5 months from now, all right, cool. 5 months, split in half, 2.5. So for the last 2.5 months of our engagement, you gotta live with me. I like that, something like that. That's halfway. That's halfway now. Come on. Come on.
Mm, yeah. That's halfway.
That's halfway. That's fair. That's fair, right? That's fair.
That's
No?
fair. But still, you still get in your way though. That's fair.
I think that's fair.
I guess, in a sense, in a way. Because you're asking someone to go against their beliefs. It's not just something as simple as figuring out, oh, can I live with this woman?
Yeah.
Is it your beliefs that if you do not move in with this woman, that marriage will not work out?
It's not that. It's more so just a preference. It's a
It's a preference.
preference. It's a preference because I need to, because again, like I said, a lot of people are not going to show you who they really are until you're around them constantly. Until you're constantly around them.
You think that you could be around someone constantly without living with them? What's that 8 hours of sleep gonna do? You can.
Yeah.
You can.
No, you right. I'm agreeing. I'm
You can
agreeing
pick
with
up
you. Yeah.
trust and believe. You're gonna pick up on signs. People get tired of faking. People can't lie all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's gonna be cracks in their lives.
Yeah.
Whether it takes you 2 years to finally propose to that person, obviously, whichever is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with moving in with somebody before marriage. It's just a different perspective. Because I know females who don't, and I know females who will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's how it is. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. I'm thinking back about what you were saying about your ex. I was going to say that in my opinion, I think that he did that or kept talking about his ex because he probably wasn't over her. Maybe I don't think
He was not.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't think he was over her. Because me personally, I don't. I mean, I don't really care to talk about like my ex, like to the person that I'm with. Like, why am I talking? Even if a girl does that to me, I'm like, yo, like you brought them up 2-3 times. Like, what's going on? Like, y'all still communicating? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that would have been a flag for me. That would have been a flag for me because again, like I said, I don't care to hear about your past. I don't care to hear about your like
Anything?
whatever.
Like nothing?
You can tell me like what happened, like, but you can just keep it brief. Like, you don't have to give me like the full detail. Like, just get straight to the point. Like, why did y'all break up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we broke up because of infidelity. All right, cool, boom. You ain't gotta say, oh, I went through his phone or I called another one. You ain't gotta say none of that. Just straight to the point because I don't care that, like, I believe less is more. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't ask, then don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to ask you, you know, in detail what happened. I'm not going to ask you how many guys you slept with or anything. Like, those questions, I really don't care to answer. I don't care. If I'm in a serious committed relationship with you, I don't want to know. If you're just some random, then yeah, you can tell me whatever. Because you're not going to be the person that I'm going to be seeing within the next 2 months, 3 months, or a year. So. Why you?
No, just listening. Just listening.
No, that's interesting though, man. That's interesting because I don't know. I would think that a lot of people agree with me, but a lot of people want to know like their exes, like they want to know about past girlfriends or boyfriends that they messed with in the past. Like, I don't know. I just never cared, man. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think anyone wants to know like details, like you said. Like if you keep talking about it,
Yeah.
then that's something you need to deal with. That like you're not over, shorty.
Yeah.
Like you need to take care of that before you entertain that. And that's probably something I should have noticed way before, but
Yeah.
Little informations, yeah. I like to the only reason I like to know more is because I believe there's two sides to the story. So the way you're telling the story, if you are always the victim or you never did anything bad to that person, or the way that you saying if you did something bad but you're like brushing it under the rug, then I'm looking at you like, why aren't you doing, like, why are you not owning it? You cheated, then just own it. Like, yeah, I actually cheated. Like, yeah, I regret it. Like, it was so bad that I swore that I'll never cheat again. You know, but instead you're like, oh, like, she just got so pissed. Like, it was just one night I was just talking to the girl. Just, like, you're not owning anything. Yeah. So with these conversations, you're able to pick up on little red signs, flags. That's just my belief. You got to talk. The more you, that's the problem. People don't talk anymore. The more you talk, the more you'll find out.
I guess that's my problem because I don't really talk much. I guess that's my issue.
I'm not saying that, but it's all issue. Maybe you should talk more.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess maybe I should ask questions more. I guess. Okay. That's my problem. Okay. All
just a
right.
little bit.
Just
And
a
the
little-
female will like that. They'll think you're interested.
little pro tip for me. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Let's see. Number 5, man. So, does body
Mm.
count matter for a relationship?
Not to
We
me.
kind of touched on it. Yeah, we kind of touched on it. You said no.
Like, okay. Everyone likes to believe it doesn't count, but I think it does. You looking at your person a type of way like, yo, if you tell me you had 30, 40 bodies, I'm looking at you like,
But it's like
quiet.
it's the same thing you said. It was like, but how would you know though? Because people can be like, okay, 20, 30, but in reality it was 50, 60. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta trust to believe. People lie to people all the time. People, faith. That's people lie to people all the time. And then when you find out, yeah, it hurt, but then you make a decision off that new knowledge. But honestly, we live in such a free world, so why are you lying?
Yeah.
If it's that big for you to lie, then you should have had 2 thoughts about when you were doing it. You know what I mean? If you knew your body count was increasing and you knew, oh shoot, gosh, now I got 40, 50, 30. Why were you not thinking about it throughout the process of obtaining those body counts?
Yeah.
You just out there. Just own it. That's the thing. People don't own anything anymore. Just own it. Just be like, yeah, I got 50. They gonna look at you crazy, but that's you.
Don't tell me. No, don't tell me. This is why I say I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Because I can look at you and be like, damn, this is someone I want to settle down with. I'm gonna bring her home. She gonna meet my mom. She gonna
And
meet
then
everybody.
that one thing changes everything.
Yes.
Wow.
She was to tell me, hey yo, by the way, she a stripper, she a whatever. She slept with this guy, that guy. I'm like, yo, that's gonna change my whole perspective. I was literally talking to a girl not too long ago, and I was really, really feeling her, and kind of find out she had an OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, that's a wrap. I'm out. Like, I'm gone, bro. Like, what? What? She's like, oh, well, I'll delete it. I'm like, no, it's like it's too late now. Now I already know that I can $14.99. I can see every damn thing. I already know. Like, no, bro, I'm straight. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I think that's what it is. I think it's 14 or 12.99. I don't have OnlyFans, so I don't know how much it is. But yeah, I was like immediately turned off, man. I don't want to know nothing. Once I find out or I hear something, I'm out.
So
I can look at you.
So what? It has more so to do with like how they respect themselves. You feel like once you find that out, they don't respect themselves. They don't respect their body. In a sense.
Yes and no. I think me personally, I don't want to do any more than what the last man did. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, where I went to Nova. So I'm at Nova and I know for a fact a guy smashed you in the parking lot and all he did was buy you a damn smoothie from the cafeteria. You're not gonna come saying, hey, you gotta take me out to a dinner at Ruth Chris. Like, no, that's not happening, bro. Like, I heard this guy smashed for a $2.99 smoothie. I'm trying to smash for a $2.99 smoothie or less. Like, I'm not with that. So if I hear something like that, then I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So again, the less I know, the better. I'll hold you.
But what if Shorty decides that she deserves more? People got trauma. People have trauma and they haven't even dealt with their trauma. Maybe they go and get some therapy and they realize, oh man, I have issues. I need to treat myself better. I need to have more respect for myself. And they have a complete different shift of mind, like you said.
Hey,
she becomes the woman that you want to be with. But then you find out she had a past.
I'm out. Don't tell me nothing.
You may find out.
So if I find out from someone else, I don't even know how. Damn, I don't even want to talk about this. I'm getting nervous. If I find out from someone else, I'll confront her and be like, yo, like, is this true?
And then you're gonna get mad because she didn't tell you.
Oh, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm definitely not gonna get mad because I'm not gonna. That would be on me because I should have asked then if that was the case. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get mad. I'll be disappointed. I'll be like, all right, cool. Like, now I can't look at you the same way. I can't look at you like, you know what I'm saying? Like a wife or treat you with respect. I can't do it.
Wow.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It's a difference. Like I've said this before. Like most men is gonna put a lot of girls in like multiple categories. So if
Yeah, I
put
think
you
I
in
saw
there,
that video.
yeah, it's one of my old ones. I did like 2-3 years ago. And like if you're that girl that I put in that wife category and I come to find out you smashed X amount of guys or you let a guy hit for him play bowl or whatever, then I'm like, damn, bro, like that's disappointing. I'm not gonna get mad about it. I'm gonna be disappointed, yes, but I'm not gonna get mad about that. I won't be mad. I'm just in a different category and I'm gonna keep it moving. That's it. That's it. I would prefer me not to know anything, bro. Like once again, like I said, the other girl that I was seriously trying to get in a relationship with, once I found she had OnlyFans, that was a wrap. I was like, yeah, I'm out, bro. I wish you the best. You know, no disrespect. I ain't call out her name. I ain't do none of that because that's not my style. You know what I'm saying? I just told her straight up, like, yo, listen,
You
I
didn't
don't know
even
if I
think
can.
about it. You just decided, nah.
It was a wrap. It was a wrap. A mutual friend of ours, of me and you know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yes,
he wait. He what?
He sent me screenshots. He's like, nah, bro, don't do it. Da, da, da. I'm like, what you talking about? Oh, I know her. I'm like, how you know her? He was like, oh, she got an OnlyFans. Stop lying, bro. Sure enough, he sent me the link. I clicked on the link. Oh, okay, all right. I'm out. I wish you the best. And the type of person I am, once we reach a certain level of a relation or friendship or of a relationship, I'm just not going to like dip on you like that. I'm gonna hit you up. Yo, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? I was really feeling you, but I recently found out about ABC 123, and respectfully, I got to clear it. That's not what I'm looking for in a world, in a wife, whatever. We still be cool if you want, and now I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
You're better than me. I just did.
Oh no, I can't, because I like to treat people with how
I
I
guess
would
it
be
depends on
treated.
how long it's been. How long you've been talking to the person.
Yeah. So
Like you would do.
would you date a man that you found out had an OnlyFans or a guy that was a stripper or something like that? Like,
No.
you so
Okay. If I found out he was a stripper, but he stopped being a stripper, and I loved him, like that's the love of my life,
yeah.
like then maybe. That's the thing. Women are willing to deal with a lot for the love of their life.
Oh, I see. Y'all be taking guys back to get other women pregnant. Gabrielle Union took Wayne way back. That man had a whole nother child out on her. I was like, and you still love him? I'm like, oh, okay, you the GOAT.
What?
Yeah. What do you mean? What? Are you not hearing about what's going on?
He had a kid on her?
Yeah, he cheated on her and had another baby. Yeah.
When was this?
This was recent, like I want to say a few months back. Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust nobody. Even Gabrielle Union.
Listen.
Can't hold it like that.
Listen, I looked at her. I'm like, yes, it's a wrap for you, Gabrielle. And she had made a post a while back, and she was saying that, oh, you know, the new me forgave Dwayne Wade, but the old me would have left. I'm just like, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. All right, I mean, you know, you're still the same person, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good.
I think it depends. There's a lot of like there's
Y'all are very forgiving. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all forgive a lot of stuff, guys. I got homegirls who their man slept with their best friend and then she took him back. I'm just like, excuse me? Like, you cut your best friend off, but you still
yeah,
your
nah.
man? Like that is, you might as well have took her back too if you forgave him. Like that doesn't make sense. Like forgive both of them then. Hell, it takes two to tango. So
I think there's limits to it for certain females. They all have their breaking point.
yeah.
It just gets to a point. Yeah, where we deal with a lot more. A guy, I know guys who say you even broke up or were on a break and the female did what she wanted to do on the break. Y'all get back together. The guy finds that out. It's a wrap. He don't want her no more.
Facts.
But if he did that, it'd be completely okay.
Yeah.
Sexist. Not he.
I think it's up to her. I think it's up to her because me personally, I personally don't believe in either breaking up or we staying together.
Yeah,
That's the only two options. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't do breaks. I don't do that. We taking 2 weeks. I don't got time for that. No, are we together or we not? You know what I'm saying? Like that, that's it. So me personally, I can deal with a lot of things in relationship, but infidelity is a definite, like that's like I'm out. Back then I used to give you like, all right, cool, I'll give you another chance. But now, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm on like another level mentally, emotionally and stuff like that. I'm on a completely different level. I don't think cheating is a mistake. I think it's a choice. We both grown. You like,
Even if they're intoxicated?
but that's even worse though. I think that's even worse because it'll be like pre-planned. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. I know liquor or weed or something like that like turns women on or whatever in a different way. But why would you put yourself in that situation? Because again, like I said, we're both grown. You drunk. This is your first time drinking. Unless it is your first time drinking, then all right, cool. That's understandable. But you know how liquor treats your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear girls all the time, oh, Henny do something to me. So why were you drinking Hennessy with another damn man then? So you planned this then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my whole take on it, man. That's my whole take on it. Unless it was her first time drinking, I mean, I'll still. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, even then, if it's your first time drinking, then you don't know how you're going to react to it. Why would you put yourself in a vulnerable situation when your man's not
exactly.
around or you're with a group of guys? You know what I
There,
mean?
there's no reason for me a reason for me to say why someone should cheat. I've never cheated before. I wouldn't be able to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But there's no for me. There's no reason. There's no reason. It's cheating is it's not a mistake. It's a choice. You know what I'm saying? And they're only sorry that they got caught. They're not sorry for doing it. They're sorry that you caught them. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you think there's like categories, levels of cheating? Like,
Yeah. I definitely do.
so some cheating is worse than others?
Yes.
Really?
Emotional cheating is worse to me than a physical cheat. You can just have like a random ass one night stand with a guy and you was just horny. But cheating emotionally, in my opinion, is worse. Like that's like you're damn near in a relationship. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like cheating physically, it's just like, all right, cool. You was at a club or you was in class or whatever, you saw some guy, y'all ran up in the bathroom, had a quickie, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? Cheating emotionally, that takes time. Like you're calling, you're texting back and forth, you're venting to each other about whatever's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's like that's completely worse. That's completely. I would forgive her and take her back the physical cheat instead of an emotional cheat. You have a higher chance with me. Because once I see that emotional bond, like y'all texting each other back and forth, having long 3, 4, 5 hour conversations, y'all been going out on dates and all this other stuff, you're damn near in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's
Compared to a physical cheat where it's like a one night stand. You was in Las Vegas or you was in New York or whatever, and you just randomly met some guy and y'all smashed in the parking lot, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying?
I see it all the same, honestly.
You see it the same?
Mm-hmm.
So
I see it the same.
which one do you think is worse? Do you think seeing your man like texting back and forth the chick, going out and this, that, and third, or just having just a random one night stand with a chick that he doesn't know her name for? Like,
I will leave you for both. I will leave you for both.
which one do you think is worse? Because I'm leaving. Period.
Okay. So for me, okay. If you were just like that one interaction and you never slept with her, or you maybe just like kissed her, maybe we could talk about that. Maybe. But if you were having, I feel like I feel like it's worse. Even if it's the one night stand, throughout the day, you know you have a girl at home. You know what I mean? So my thing is, you stepped out of yourself. You said, F your feelings, F this relationship, F the future that we planning together, and you decided to have fun. So you disrespected me. You disrespected my feelings. You disrespected me in front of your friends, your family, all that. So if you're willing to go to that level, in my opinion, you didn't care for me. That's just it. You didn't care for me, so I'm gonna call it deuces and I'm gonna leave. And then you're gonna miss me. Then you probably gonna miss me. That's the thing. Yeah. Guys make these mistakes, or I'm talking as guys but females do it too. I'm not biased, y'all. Maybe a little bit.
Somebody's sexist. What's going on?
Huh? But yeah, nah, they make one mistake and they're like, oh bro, it was just one time. I didn't care. It's nothing to us. If you knew that, if you knew what you had and you know the type of female you have, why would you even think about making that mistake? but I'm not against the people that take people back, because I know people who's like stepped out and then they've gotten past it through therapy and everything, and they're the best relationship that they've ever had. I'm talking about everything is amazing. Couple
Not me.
goals.
Not me. Well, once I find that out, that's a wrap. If we
I don't
together,
know.
we married or we whatever, you cheat, you better hope I do not find out. Because once I do, I wish you the best. I'm out. I'm out. I used to be that person. Oh, who is this? Why are you just? What's going on? Well, why did you cheat? Now I'm just done, bro. I'm done. I'm not gonna, because again, like I
You're
said, we
emotionally
both grown.
detached.
I Yes, you can say that. You can say that. I'll accept that. I'll definitely accept that.
For 5 years, 10 years, they cheat on you and you're emotionally detached like that.
That's even worse. That's even worse. I would rather you cheat in the beginning of the relationship as opposed to us being married or 5 years, 10 years down the line. That's even worse.
Yeah,
That's even
it's worse,
worse.
but it's like more to fight for. It's more to lose as well. That's why people fight more for it, because it's more to lose. You don't fight for something that's only been there for 2 months, three, four
Well,
months.
what are you fighting for though? Are you fighting for like property? Are you fighting for kids? Like, because I think that's the only reason why I would stay, like for my child. I would say, you know what I'm saying, like that's why I'm happy. Like I don't have any kids. I've never got any of my exes pregnant, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So because if I had a child with them, I think I would have stayed with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised in a single parent household, so I know how hard it is. And I told myself years ago, back, you know what I'm saying, back when I was young, I was like, yo, like when I have kids, like I'm not gonna go a day without seeing my child. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep telling people, I'm like, I'm not having kids until I get married. Like that's not happening. I'm not doing that every other weekend type of thing. Like how I had to see my dad. I was only able to see my dad like every other weekend. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever he felt like coming to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that with my children. So you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's the only reason why I would take my whoever back is if we had a child together. Other than that, no, no. The old me, I would have forgave you, gave you another chance. And the new me, nah, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Whatever you're doing, you better hope I don't find out, because it's bad enough. I don't go through, not really bad, but I don't go through your phone. I don't keep like tabs on you. Like I have guys that hit me up on Instagram all the time. They're like, oh yeah, well, he turned her location off. I'm like, what is that? What are you talking about? Oh, her location so I can know where she's at. I'm like, you have a tracking device on your girl? Like, what the hell? Like, nah, bro, no, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. I don't have time for that. Like, y'all got
What
too
if
much
she wants
time in your
that?
hands.
What if
Huh?
she wants that? How do you react if your girl wants to like look through your phone or?
I mean, there's nothing in it, so she wants to do it. I'm gonna sit there and be like, yo, like you don't trust me, like what's going on? I'm gonna feel some type of way, but she can do it. That's fine. Like I don't like, you can have whatever. You can have the password, Instagram, and all that crap, bro. I don't give a damn. Like, I legit don't have. When I'm in a serious committed relationship, like that's a wrap. I cut off all the females I used to sleep with. I do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm single, I do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look my phone while I'm single, go for it, bro. You gonna get your feelings hurt. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in a committed relationship, I can tell you straight up, because I've done this before with my exes. Once I get in a committed relationship, I change my number. You know what I'm saying? I block all the girls that I
Oh
slept
my
with. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like,
You
yeah, but
changed
yeah,
your
I
number?
take yes.
Wow.
I change my number. I do a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if I agree to be in a committed relationship with you, you're gonna have all of me or none of me. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no in between. There's no in between me. You know what I'm saying? So
What's up?
yeah, I know everybody different, but that's just me. That's just
I don't
me.
know if I'll change my number, but I'll
No,
definitely let
yeah.
you know.
No, because some people don't get the hint, man. Like you know, for me, because I believe that women are very emotional, so a lot of them they don't take it very well. Like if I say, "Hey, yo, listen, I got in a relationship," like it's a wrap. A lot of them will get upset. You know what I'm saying? Not even just relationship. But a lot of the times I'll tell girls, "Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? We have fun. You know what I'm saying? You know this little whatever you want to call it, this flings ran its course. It's a wrap now." And a lot of them will get them and they get mad. You know what I'm saying? So I'll block them. They'll call me from different numbers, or you know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just change my number and then get up out of here. That's it. That's it. That's
Wow.
it.
Well, obviously you got some crazy people that you be dealing with.
No. I don't deal with nobody crazy. I just trust me. I change that number real quick. It ain't nothing but what is it? $5 at Metro to change the number? Trust me, I'll pay that. I'll pay that and leave the cashier a tip. That's no problem. That's no problem.
I can't. I think I had something else to say, but I can't remember what it was.
No. I was ready for you, man. I was thinking you were gonna ask me like 5 questions, 6 questions, or whatever. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, let me think. I can come up with questions. Let me think.
Uh-oh.
I do this all the time. Let me think. Okay, I got one. Okay, so say you know this dude for a minute. I actually asked our mutual friend this question because, yeah. So say you've been talking to a female for a minute, right? She already tells you the type of female she is. She already tells you that she's not trying to hit, like she's not trying to do all that. She's, she wants to get to know you more. She wants to see what you're about, maybe even get in a relationship first, right? So you know the type of female that is. And you know you don't want a relationship. Would you continue going after that female? And if you would, why?
I wouldn't. If I want a relationship with her and she don't want a relationship with me.
No, it's the other way around. Not even like a relationship. You're just trying to hit. You're just trying to hit.
And
right?
she wants a relationship with me.
Not even like a relationship. She's not willing to hit unless she's in a relationship. She just doesn't be having sex with random guys. She wants the commitment, but you're not ready for commitment. Would you?
For me, I wouldn't pursue. I would leave her alone for me. But I know men, and I got 100 damn savage ass homeboys that don't care. They would tell her or do whatever to make her believe, hey, we're going to be in a relationship or whatever. And then as soon as they smash, they're going to be out. Me personally, I've never been that savage. Like I said earlier, like I've never lied to women. Like I've never had to lie. How do they call it? Pick girls out of panties or whatever they call it. I've never had to do that before. I never had to do that before. Like usually when girls like, oh, well, what is this? I tell them, sure, yo, listen, we just having fun until further notice. You know what I'm saying? Are you down? You know what I'm saying? Or not? Either way, it is what it is. And you'll be surprised like how many girls are like, all right, cool. Like I respect the honesty. I respect the realness. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I would keep it moving. I would tell her, hey, yo, listen, I'm not trying to get in a relationship. I'm just trying to smash, to be honest. And then that's it.
So when you say that, do you feel that more girls are against that? Because do you think, because guys, they claim like, oh, girls always want to know the truth, but the minute they find out the truth, they're not about it.
That's facts.
Oh, well, I mean.
That's facts. And the reason why a lot of guys lie to women is because they don't have confidence in themselves to get another woman. Like a lot of guys will, I mean, I'm gonna just be real. A lot of guys aren't able to get a certain amount of women. Like they're only a certain caliber of women, I should say. They're only allowed to get girls on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe from 1 to 4 or maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? While other guys can get girls from 1 to 8 or 1 to 9. You know what I'm saying? So most guys can usually get girls from 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? So guys that does stuff like that, they have to lie, they have to manipulate, they have to do whatever it is they have to do to trick girls out of their panties or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I never respected it. I never had to do it. You know what I'm saying? So again, I can speak for both. I know how it is because I have savage ass homeboys, man. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But for that, I would definitely say, again, you won't even know what his true intentions is until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So, like, trust me, I tell my sister all the time, like, bro, listen, there's no way. She's like, oh, how do I know? You're not going to know until after. You're not going to know until after.
I know if he's feeling you until after.
Yeah, like she'll say, oh, well, how do I know if this guy just want to smash? And I'm just like, bro, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to know until after, because majority of guys are not going to keep it real like how I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? They're going to say whatever or do whatever just to be able to get draws about you, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? So there's guys that will sit there. That's why I don't believe in the 90-day rule. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in the 90-day rule. I don't believe in the whole relationship. Oh, we gotta be in a relationship first. I don't believe in none of that, because there is a lot of men too, women too, but there's a lot of guys that will sit there for 90 days, smash, and then keep it moving. And now you just wasted 90 days. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I personally don't believe in that stuff, man. I don't believe in that stuff. There's guys that will wait a whole 6 months just to smash. The whole time they smashing all these other females.
Oh my gosh.
It's the truth, man. It's the truth. It's the truth. But that's the reason why a lot of guys lie. Like a lot of women want the truth, but y'all don't want the truth.
Yes, we do.
Y'all don't want the truth. Y'all
Yes,
don't
we
want the
do,
truth.
because you waste our time. You waste our time with the lies.
So
Come,
if a guy tells you, "Hey, yo, I'm feeling you, but I need to smash first," how would you feel about that?
thank you. I'm very flattered, but that's not gonna happen. Okay? We keep it about like we keep it a bug. I know what I am. I'm not judging you. You gonna find a female out there that's down to smash.
But you proving the point. You proving the point. If a guy really wants to be in a committed relationship with you,
Okay.
and he still wants to. First of all, men want to smash. Period. That's something that women need to understand. Like that's I don't get it with the. I have so many female friends. Oh, y'all just want to smash, bro. Yes, all the guys, unless he's gay, all men wants to smash you. I don't know. I don't get
You
that
don't think
whole.
females can be friends with guys?
No.
What? Wow. I
Yes,
agree.
I'm one of them. When Steve Harvey said 10 years
I
ago,
agree.
he said, "Oh, I don't have female friends." I'm the same one. I'm the same. I don't have female friends. I have girls that I either slept with in the past, or I'm still sleeping with, or I'm trying to smash. You know what I'm saying?
And
Majority
you
of my
have so
female
many
friends,
homegirls. So all your homegirls you either had experience with in the past
I would
or
say 80 or 90% of them I've slept with. 80 or 90% of my female friends I've slept with.
wow.
Yeah.
Dang. So
Yeah,
you
I'm not even saying that to like I'm not even saying that to like cap or anything like that. It's just it's the truth. It's either we smash or I want or I'm trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's it. Like I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it.
I
I
feel
don't
like
believe
you okay. I feel like females could have guy friends, but guys can't have female friends.
I think
Because females control if you
yeah,
have sex or not.
that's true.
Guys control who where did I hear that from? You? I don't even know. God I think so. I think you said it. Look at me quoting.
Go ahead. I ain't stopping you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Send me my coins. You said guys control the relationship, right? The
Yeah,
relationship aspect, and females control
pro
the sex
sex.
aspect. So, girls can have female guy friends. It's just unfortunate because they fall in the friend zone and then they're there for them, but they'll move past it and then you'll become friends.
I tell girls all the time, man. Like whatever guy friend you think you have, I guarantee you, if you call him, like it has to be perfect, man. Like your acting has to be perfect. If you call him at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, hey, listen, like I know we're friends. I know we're I know we never crossed this line, but I just need you to do me a favor. I'm really horny right now. Can you come through and smash me real quick? It'll stay between us. It'll just be one time. I guarantee you you will never see a man get to your house so fast. I promise you. You're laughing. I'm serious. I'm serious. And
But
this
it's
is
not
why
even like the sense of he always wanted to smash that. I just think because, okay, free, okay, why not? There's guys who smash girls that they're looking at them like, yeah, she is not pretty, but they'll still
there's
smash.
I have some female friends that's completely unattractive. I think it's unattractive, and I didn't care to do anything with them, even if they tried. I'm like, yo, listen, like it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't find you attractive because of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a homegirl who's like very petite, like very small. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I think she's like I think she's 4'11" or 5 flat, and she's like 110 pounds, 105 pounds. She's extremely small. I like girls that got a little. You know what I'm saying? I like girls that got stomach on them and all that. I need something. I need something. I don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? But I've known her for several years, and even though she'll constantly say, "Oh, you should come over," and I'm just like, "No, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really attracted to you like that. I prefer if we just don't cross that line because ABC 1, 2, 3, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So there is certain cases like that, but it has to be the man and the woman cannot have any type of attraction with each other. They can't have any type of attraction with each other. Like you cannot call a guy your friend if he's trying to either shot his shot at you, he asked you out on a date, he tried to smash you. You cannot call him your friend. Like that's not a friend. That's a guy that's waiting in line to be next. That's it. And when I say stuff like that, a lot of girls get mad at me, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
I believe it's the truth from that perspective, but that's just so unfortunate because
It's
it sucks.
unfortunate, but I mean, children starving is unfortunate. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It still happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. What's that girl's name? Gabby, whatever, Pepito, the girl that they were searching for, and they end up finding her dead. That was unfortunate, but it still happens, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is. It's one of those things that's just like, hey, yo, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole reason why a lot of guys lie to women, because they know that women can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter how seriously committed I want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I say, hey, yo, listen, I do find you attractive, or I do want to be in a committed relationship with you, but I need to smash first. There's some guys that want to test drive first. I mean, I can't be in a serious committed relationship with a girl that's inexperienced. I can't do it. I can't. I can't be with a girl that's inexperienced. I'm sorry, I can't do it. You need to learn something. You need to know something. Now, let me not say that. Let me not say that. There's a difference between not knowing and refusing to learn. Like, if she's inexperienced but she's willing to learn, all right, cool, I'll work with you. But if you're inexperienced and you're not willing to learn, or you just like, hey, yo, no, it is what it is, then I'm like, hey, yo, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for men, us, when we get sexually frustrated, it makes us want to look at other people, at other women. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's just me. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
You starting to think about all your homeboys? You starting to think about all your guy friends?
Yeah. I'm looking at all of them different, but that's not my problem.
Don't look at them different, man. Don't look at them different. It's human nature to be attracted to the opposite sex. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, duh. Like, come on.
It's human nature.
People like to believe that they're after for like looks don't matter. I know how many times females like, no, looks don't matter to me. That's a lie. That's a
It's a
lie.
lie. That's a lie.
Right now, looks matter to me. I
Yeah.
don't care if you call me vain or not, because when I see you walking down the street, I've had I'm not gonna say multiple times. I had guys who are not attractive. I don't find them attractive, at least. Come up to me and I'm just like, thank you. No, thank you. Right? But
Mhm.
a dude that I find attractive come up to me, completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different personality, just purely off attraction.
Yeah.
So for you to go off saying, oh, nah, it's all personality for me, that's a lie.
I've said that before, because, like, I was having this conversation with my home where she was like, oh, these guys are harassing me and da 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 da, and I'm like, is it harassment, or is he just shooting his shot? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's harassment if you find it unattractive, but if he was Michael B. Jordan, you'll be like, oh my God, you'd have welcomed it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay. I get what you're saying with that.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying with that. But there have been cases there have been cases where the guy could be attractive and you find how do I phrase this? There have been cases where you could find the guy attractive. Maybe he's not like the sexiest guy around. He don't got all the check marks. Maybe he's not 6'2", but he has a cute face and he got a nice body. So you're like, okay, let me see. But that can transition if it makes any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I making sense? Am I?
No, you're making sense. You're definitely making sense. You're definitely making sense.
So I'm trying to think where I was trying to go with this. Because you said, oh, your homegirl said, oh, these niggas are harassing me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said, oh, is it harassment or are you just not interested?
Mm-hmm.
So there have been times, why do guys, after you say, nah, no, it's clear as day that I don't want to take your number. Like, cause I'm a pretty nice person. I don't like rejecting people. It hurts my feelings probably more than it hurts your feelings. No, I'm serious.
Why does it hurt your feelings though? Like, because I've had girls, you know what I'm saying, and it's I would say the same thing. I would say the same thing. It kind of hurts me because I know women almost never approach. So when I have like very few women that hits me up on some, yo, listen, I think you're attractive. I would like to take you out, and I have to shut it down. Like, hey, yo, thank you, but no, you know what I'm saying? It's worse for men. It's worse for men because women will almost never approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all will sit there and throw hint after hint after hint like crazy, bro. Like, I got girls that, every time I post a story, she'll react to it. Every time I post something, she'll like it, and unlike it, then like it again, then unlike it. I'm like, bro, I saw the like first 3 times. You don't have to unlike it and like again. Like, relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, man. Trust me. So, like, for you to step out that comfort zone and just tell me straight up, hey, yo, listen, I found your chapter because ABC 1 2 3 or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's girls that will come to me on campus. Oh, I see you all the time, you know, and I just want to teach you out, da, da, da. What time you get off? Listen, let me go ahead and nip this in the bud right now. Not really my type, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 whatever, you know. So
I can't do that. I don't know.
why not?
I just find it so, I don't, like me, like, it's hard for me. Like, it'll probably go on for a bit before I finally, like, yeah, or I'm
No,
not
no, you dragging it on. Don't you never do that. You never give people hope. Like, for
not
example,
go on for like a long time. Like, I probably never will hang out with you personally, but your phone, I might take your number. You know,
don't do
I
that.
might.
Don't do that. Nah, because you giving hope. Now you giving hope. You gotta rip that band-aid off.
Really?
Yes, you gotta rip that band-aid off. Me personally, I said this before. Like I don't date like Caucasian girls. I've never seen myself being with one. All of my exes are black. You know what I'm saying? Every time I dreamed of having kids, I've always dreamed of having like dark skinned, ashy babies. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be for me. That's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I've never every time I've dreamt of having kids, I never dreamt of being another shade beside black. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I know for a fact, especially when I have my daughters, my complexion are darker than me. You know what I'm saying? And so I will have girls of opposite races that will be like, oh, you know what, I want to do this, that, and third. I'm like,
You entertain it. You won't even talk to a different race.
on a committed relationship, no. I've never even slept with like a white girl before. I've never slept with a white girl before. People swear up and down I'm lying. I've never slept with a white girl before. Never had sex with a white girl.
Wow.
Never. People
Surprising.
swear up and down. They swear up and down I'm lying, man. But I'm like, no, I've legit never had sex with a white girl before. I've been offered multiple times, but I've never followed through with it. Like, you
I'm
know what I'm saying?
sure.
So like I don't know what it is. I just don't.
You don't find
I
them
don't know.
attractive.
I get no. It's not even that. I've seen some. I've had some. Few like very attractive. I couldn't get myself to that point. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I think what it is people feel most comfortable with who they grew up around, and because I grew up in an all black neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, we had like Caucasian and Hispanics too. Don't get me wrong, but it was so minute, it wasn't even funny. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just don't see myself like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't. We'll swear up and down. They're like, no, no, no. I know you. You slept with white. No, no. I've never, never, never.
That's surprising.
Why is that? Why is that
That's
surprising?
just different. I don't
Why
know.
is
I
it
guess the
different?
area I come from, I'm not used to that. That's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you from the suburbs, so like you're more
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like that. That's like interracial dating is like not really accepted. Let me not say that, but it's more popular there. You know what I'm saying? Like in the hood is it's nothing but black people. It's a few Hispanics, maybe one or two Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? But it's straight blacks. It's straight blacks, man. Like legit. All of my classes, like when I was in middle school, like I went to BA. I went to BA. I got a BA. Then I went to Plant. Um, at Plant was a little more diverse, but when I was at BA, it was straight black people there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really see that many Caucasian people until I got to plantation, I guess. And then when I got to college, that's when it was like, oh my God, like, bro, what is going on? Like, I had no idea how to interact with them. I didn't know, like, I didn't know. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was always around black people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That
I
just
don't know.
became your preference. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can get that. When I was growing up, I always used to say I wanted to be with a Haitian man because I'm Haitian. But now, I'm not too sure.
Why is that like that?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong with Haitian men? I noticed this with Haitian people. Haitian women don't like Haitian men, and Haitian men don't like Haitian women. I have a lot of homeboys that say majority of my homeboys are Haitian. And they like they date everyone but Haitian girls. And every time I ask both of y'all, they're like, no, I can't date. I'm like, what is going on with y'all? What
Nah,
happened?
they crazy. They crazy. Maybe
They say
Haitian.
the same thing about Haitian girls.
Well, listen, I'm not crazy, but okay, nah, I'm not crazy, but no, no, Haitian men.
Is it that bad?
Yes,
Jesus.
yes.
Right, okay, all right.
Not the Haitian women though. We top tier,
Oh, y'all is. Oh,
top
okay.
tier.
Hey, you know,
But
I'll
the
co-sign it. I'll co-sign it. I'll co-sign it.
okay, there you go. The men. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's the culture. It's the culture. You grow up with your uncles, your grandpa, your daddies, all of them having multiple women. My grandfather alone had 27 kids. So it's the
He
culture.
wasn't playing, boy. God damn,
Yeah.
he wasn't. Jesus Christ.
And he only married one woman, my grandma, but
Yeah.
it's the culture. And the women, the culture is very old school still in Haiti. So we are still advised to uphold and stick by our man, even while he out there doing him. So maybe they're crazy because you stepping out. That's why they're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no, I'm not doing the Haitian man. That's over.
I respect it. I respect it.
Mm-mm.
I respect it. No, I hear it often, man. I hear it often within the Haitian community, man. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it alone and let y'all just say. No, man. All my Haitian homeboys, I like. Now that I'm really sitting here about it, none of them are with
Haitian girls?
Haitian girls. I don't think any of them are with Haitian girls.
Are they American Haitian?
Yes and no. I have some that came here a couple years ago, so they have like very strong accent.
Yeah.
And then I have other ones that's been here for maybe 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, and I have other homeboys that I went to elementary school with that's Haitian. I don't think I'm thinking about it now. None of them are with Haitian women. I'm thinking now. I don't. Yeah, I think I have maybe one.
The only way that I feel like it'll truly work is if you're truly Americanized. Personally, in a Haitian relationship. That's if you're Haitian American, because my brother and his wife, they're Americanized Haitians and they live in life enjoying it. But it's an ideology thing, honestly. Men are very, what I've noticed at least, they're very stubborn and hard-headed. Their way is the way, and it's old school. There's nothing wrong with old school. There's nothing wrong with wanting to provide for your wife and wanting for her to like not have to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to work. Like I'll take that, but it's like demanding that. That's not cute.
Yeah.
So that's just, I feel like that's just the culture. But you never know. I'm sorry. I tried for a minute to give it some hope, but.
That's I respect it, man. I respect it. Yeah, I've never, bro. I don't know why I just can't. And I've had multiple opportunities. Like I've had like girls that like I had. Oh my god, I had this one girl that I had a group project with, and I'm just like, yo, this is gonna be extremely like week 2, week 3. She was like straightforward. It wasn't even like a little bit of like most girls will throw a little hint. She just dove in. I was like, no, we have like 10 more weeks of this class together. Like I got like, what am I supposed to do? But she went in, man. She went in. She was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I don't know what it is. I'm just extremely attracted to you. I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you. And then she went to that whole, oh, can I touch your hair? Oh my God. That's my biggest pet peeve. Please don't ask me to touch my, oh, can I touch your bit? No, bro, relax, chill out. Please don't do that. Don't do that. That's an immediate turn off. Number one. I don't
really.
I don't like that. Especially if I don't know you like that. Like if it's our first time talking and you just that's weird as hell. Like how would you feel if some guy that you don't even know was like, yo, can I touch your hair? Like, can I touch? You gonna be like, what the hell? Why?
Yeah.
It's really, really weird, man. It's really weird. And it's very popular. Like with not many black girls do that. I don't think I've ever had like black girls do that, but like. Hispanic girls, Asian girls, and Asian in particular, Asian and Caucasian, they do that all the time. Oh,
because they've never seen hair like that. They're fascinated, especially the Asians. They fascinated.
Yeah, but I mean that's fine. Like you know what I'm saying. Like and I like if you ask ahead of time. Okay, cool. I like it. But there's some that'll just like jump in. But like my coworker, she doesn't work anymore. But my coworker, she did that before. She's just like dove in, and I'm just like, yo, I feel so sexually harassed right now. Like I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's I can't do it. I can't do it. Black women, y'all stuck with me. I'm sorry. Y'all stuck with me. y'all stuck with me.
I guess we'll take you.
Yeah, I guess we'll take you. That's facts, man. That's facts. I do not see myself with I legit don't see myself with anyone else, man. Like, I just don't. Especially when I have kids, no, my kids. And there's nothing wrong with it. Let me say that. There's nothing wrong with having like mixed kids, but I just don't see myself having mixed kids. Like, I just see myself having ashy damn babies, like ashy ass babies. Like, that's it. I don't see myself with anything else, man.
So egotistic, so cocky, so conceited, cause I'm better than your average. I'm mad sick when I spit that shit. When I spit that flow, she gon' want to catch my drift. Soon as a nigga get some money, they try to spit on it. They ain't put it on this bottle, so they can't sip on this. Don't you try to boost me up, don't try to get on, bitch. Cause I'ma act like I don't know you, nigga, that's real shit. I'm from a place where you get chased with full clips, AKs, and that type of shit. By the police.